Well, hello everybody, and welcome to the Lynn Life. I got Justin with me today, and we're going out to run a few errands because it's been it's been a busy and a very interesting week driving through road construction right now. But it's been a busy and very interesting week, and we're going to talk about it. So let's get going. My name is Jonathan, and I'm a caregiver for my wife Lynn, who has a permanent brain injury. Things are a bit different now, but we're doing the best that we can. Join us as we experience the Lynn Life. So yes, it's been a very interesting week. Number one, it's the first week of the month, so I'm always shooting television commercials for my regular clients. So that kept me busy. But during that, we had all the smoke coming down from the wildfires in Canada, and it was very bad right here. We were at one of the highest levels where it was considered hazardous. And I have a couple pictures. One picture here is actually the day before it really started getting bad, and it's just the sun, and it's kind of eerie it was looking. I have another shot here of something that this was during one of my shoots. I had to shoot outside, and I didn't realize till I came back how bad it was, and I actually had to color correct that shot because it was so orange, and I had to brighten it up and color correct it. And that was the day where you found out the next day that I probably should have been wearing a mask and shouldn't have been outside for as long as I did. And Justin worked outside all day, didn't you?
Yep.
You worked outside all day with it. So they came out with all of the warnings and everything. I mean, they were telling us that the air quality wasn't good. But then they came out the day after what we should have done after we had already done it. Now, Lynn didn't go outside. Your mother didn't go outside at all through any, but we kept her inside. And it cleared up yesterday afternoon, and she went out in the patio yesterday afternoon. And she was happy to do it. The skies cleared. I put a picture on Facebook, and the skies cleared up, and it was nice to go out and be able to breathe again deeply. And today is a rainy day. It's skies are still, we don't have the smoke problem today, and it's raining, and that's something we've really needed because it hasn't been raining at all. So this is one of the first mornings I didn't have to water our plants, which I'll show you those later, how things are coming along there. But today we're running some errands, and I'm going to go to Ollie's. I may bring you inside with me when I go into Ollie's. And Justin's getting his haircut, getting the summer cut. You gonna make it look like mine?
No.
No? Why not?
Because no.
It's nice.
No.
Can't beat it. Once you do this, you don't go back. Not that I can, but let's go down this way. Forgetting where I'm going. So we're gonna drop Justin off to his place where he gets his hair cut, and I'm gonna go into Ollie's and get some shopping done, pick up a few things that we need and a few things that I don't know that I need. That always happens when I go in there. Well, I just dropped Justin off at the place he gets his hair cut. I'm parked right outside Ollie's, and I'm about to go inside. But I wanted to mention, I forgot to mention, that I am asthmatic. Okay, so the whole smoke thing was a real concern of mine because of the the effects it may cause. And I didn't really have any side effects, at least during the event when we had this, hazardous smoke in our area. It was very ominous looking. I didn't spend a whole lot of time outside, but I did spend some time outside. I had shoots at 2 different places, 2 different days, Tuesday and Wednesday. And obviously I had to drive there, and then I had to go outside a little bit. And I even shot a little bit outside, as I mentioned earlier. But I didn't spend a tremendous amount of time, and Lynn didn't spend any time outside. I kept her inside the whole time. And but Justin did. Justin worked outside both days, all day. So, and it wasn't until the next day that they actually told us that, gee, you shouldn't have done that. Shouldn't have worn a mask. So Justin really should have worn a mask. But he other than a scratchy throat and burning eyes, he didn't really get many side effects. So I hope there's no effects later on to this. But I'm glad, at least for the time being, it has passed. And I hope that they can get those wildfires under control for the sake of the residents up in Canada, and also for us, because all it takes is another shift in the wind, and it comes right back. We'll be back in it again. At least this time we'll know to wear a mask. And I actually have an app on my phone, my satellite map, and it has other settings, and one is for air quality, and I have that set to it right now so I can keep track of that. So if it gets to that hazardous level again, I'll wear a mask. So it's good to know. But I'm going to head into Ollie's right now and see what they got. It says there they have good stuff cheap. And I like picking up things in Ollie's, and I may bring you with me in there. I gotta get past the sweets. I got a major sweet tooth, and I don't need anything like that. So we'll just keep going. I got fishing poles on the left. We've got bath products here on the right. Bath products like soap and shampoo and stuff. I always get my stuff there. Gardening supplies, always a good place to get that when it's in season. There's always a ton of stuff in here that things like I call it things I don't know I need, and I end up buying. I always end up buying a lot more than I expected to buy when I go in here. Oh, this is where they're keeping the good gardening supplies. They have all kinds of stuff here. But you gotta catch this when it's in season or it's gone. Justin just called me on the phone, and he is done already. He went in and he is out. So I got a few things here, and I'm going to check out, and I'll go pick them up. Well, Justin has joined me. He decided to walk over. I wasn't done being in here yet. There's still a wealth of worthless stuff that I need to go through. And like night driving glasses. You never know, I might need that. Here we are. Got out of Ollie's in one piece and found some very valuable stuff. Everybody see Justin's hair? Look at it. It's good. And he didn't get it all greased up this time either. How come you don't have any product in it?
Because they always put too much.
So he said no product this time?
Mm-hmm.
All right. So what time is it? 11:20. I promised him if he got up this morning, because he didn't have to work today, so he actually wanted to sleep in us. If you got your butt up and we got some errands done, I'll take you to lunch. So we're going to go to lunch. It's 11:21. We still have other errands to do after lunch, including going to the dollar store and picking up some prescriptions for Lynn and myself. So I'm going to do that. So off to lunch. I'm not even that hungry, but I can always eat. This is where we ended up. Popeyes. Like Popeyes, doesn't it?
Yeah.
We both like Popeyes. Hasn't been around in our area too long. We like it. I get coleslaw. And I got a 5-piece. You got a 5-piece combo. But mine's supposed to be spicy. Hopefully it is. And biscuit. This will fill me up, boy. I don't usually eat much for my lunches. Probably won't eat much for dinner tonight. That's alright. Got some coleslaw. Alright, chicken. Or if it's like, I'm gonna take a little bite of it right now and see if it's spicy. Not detecting much spice, does it? I don't think it's spicy. But I did get blackened ranch. So hopefully that has a little spice to it. Here's the test. Let's put it in there. Tell you if this is spicy enough for me. Chicken does have a little bit of a kick to it. Feel in the back of my throat. But as some of you know, I really like spicy. It's nothing like the chicken at Wild Wings, right? That kicked my butt. What's your opinion? What do you think?
It's good. It's crispy, good. Yeah.
Crispy, good. Biscuits are real good. But not thrilled with my coleslaw. And the chicken, although good, could be a lot spicier. And this blackened ranch is not very spicy. I feel it a little bit later on. Okay. Made it out of Popeyes. And I did not finish my chicken. I'm bringing it home. Because a 5-piece is way too big for me. Along with the biscuit and the coleslaw, which I did not finish because I didn't like the coleslaw. But I don't generally eat much for lunch. Just enough that maybe it's just a yogurt or maybe banana or something like that. Enough to keep me going until dinner time. This was way too much, so we're on our way. We're gonna head towards home right now, but we gotta hit the dollar store or the $1.25 store, right? Pharmacy, pick up some prescriptions, and then we'll head home. I just stopped at the drugstore to pick up prescription, and Justin noticed what's going on right here. It's a tent, and you know what kind of tent that is? That's the fireworks tent, because it's fireworks season. you're able to buy some legal fireworks in New York State for the month of June up until July 5th. So that's when these pop-up stores go. We don't usually buy from them. We usually buy from another place in the city that is a local business. And that's where we'll get our fireworks. Right down the road, there was a guy selling firewood. And I decided to buy a couple bundles. And he came out, asked if we were local. We told him we were. And he says, go ahead, pick yourself out a third bundle. So we got 3 very large bundles of very good firewood, variety of sizes for our campfire. So we're set for a while. Our pumpkins are still doing well. We have 4 plants and they're actually all have blossoms on them, so they're doing well. I need to weed this out a little bit, but things seem, they're a little yellow, the leaves and stuff like that, but that's probably because it's been so dry, but I've been watering them every day, except for today because it was raining. But they're flowering despite that, so I guess they're doing all right. Squash, it's all doing well. We're good there. I think we're developing a couple blossoms on that too, so that's fine. Well, that's gonna do it for today. That's our little life update, and thanks for coming along on our errands. And that's it. Oh, bird. They're fighting. Birds are fighting. We'll see you next time on The Lynn Life.